What'd you call this place?
Pensacola Aviation Center.
Okay.
So, hey everybody, this is my new friend Declan, and we are here at Pensacola Aviation Center. And we're going to be flying from Pensacola to St. George Island today.
So as we can see here, we're working Navy guys in here.
Yes.
Home doing their training flights and other things. We got NSA Pensacola over there somewhere.
It's a pretty exciting day.
Pretty exciting. A lot of history here. It's cold. It's very cold. We're here. We're at the tarmac. We're going to our aircraft right now. Start prepping. Hopefully they get our fuel on time.
So look what we have out here on the tarmac at Pensacola Airport. November 4-6 for November. It's basically the same plane that I have. Wow. See, I was coming out here looking at the tarmac thinking this was my plane, but it's actually not my plane. Once we got close enough, I could tell that the paint and the color scheme was different. But it's basically the same airplane. What's different about this airplane is the wings are a little bit shorter and they're a little bit wider. Interesting. I've never seen another stink sport in real life. Got the same prop. Oh, he doesn't have wing tanks. So he's only got a main tank, no wing tanks. Anyway, we'll have to go find our airplane. Alright, put my seatbelt on now.
How we doing, everybody?
That's right.
We're now currently in the aircraft. We just did a walk around, and
It's called a pre-flight.
a pre-flight.
Alright, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna read. We did all that stuff on the outside, and we're gonna do the stuff inside. Starting at the top here. And you can just read them out loud.
Okay, so before start, a pre-flight inspection. So we got that completed.
Yep.
Seat belts adjusted and locked.
You're good.
The EPIRB.
That's the safety chute. So this whole airplane has a safety chute. If we have a problem in the air, whole plane breaks up, I can't control it, I'm going to pull back and the whole plane will come down on a parachute.
Very interesting. And then chute safety pin. That's what we just did. I believe.
I'm just getting some cool air. Keep going.
And then Hobbs time recorded.
Got it.
Okay.
I know too. It's in my mind.
Perfect. Circuit breakers checked in.
These are circuit breakers right here. Another popped out, so we're good for now.
Okay, good. All switches off.
All switches are off.
Fuel selector valve on.
On.
So yeah, and then we have throttle, idle. Idle here.
Trim set to center.
It's at the center. And then now we're going to engine start.
Yep.
So fuel pump on briefly / off.
Grab your gas. So we got gas at the engine now. That's filling up the carburetors. When the engine turns over, it will pull its own gas in. It has another pump on it. Okay.
And then after that we have master switch on.
Master switch. Okay. And then next.
And then after that we have the ignition switches.
Ignition switches just turned on. So the screen came on. I'm looking at all my engine instruments are at the top. Oil pressure 0 because it's not running. Oil temperature. This is a coolant head temperature. That means it's got antifreeze. This engine has an antifreeze, unlike most of these are air cooled. And then it's got exhaust gas temperature, which is right here. So that each cylinder has an exhaust gas temperature. Plus we have a coolant and head temperature.
Brakes hold.
Got the brakes.
Brakes are holded.
Yep.
Clear prop announced.
Yep.
Choke as required and starter engaged.
Here we go. Clear prop. And they click. Try your side. Press hard. There you go. And to pull it up is the same. It's unlocks. You know what I mean? And there's one more. It's back here. Forward is locked.
Forward is locked.
Yeah.
And then, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, so these things pop out like this and they turn, and they'll let some airflow in. So right now we're gonna pull that this way so you got airflow. That's prop blast coming by. ATIS right here. ATIS means it's the weather information. We always have to have that before we take off. We'll hit nearest. I'm going to click on frequencies. These are all the radio and comm frequencies for this airport. And when I touch them, it automatically loads them into my radio standby. So I'm going to touch ATIS and then put 12125. I'm going to flip it. These flip to be active.
531 1407, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 182.1, altimeter 3019. Expect visuals landing and departing runway 17, correct approach being conducted runway 8. Has this weather information from Pensacola International Airport on flight service frequency. Read back all for instructions and advise on initial contact, give information Mike.
So now we're ready to taxi. My temperature's now good. We're going to go do our run up. So this area that we're at, this kind of square area in the gray there, this is called a non-movement area. I'm not allowed to do whatever I want to here. I just can't roll out onto any of these marked areas without permission. So I'm facing into the wind here. I'm going to roll over here. Run up is basically checking the engine. There's a procedure for that. I'm going to chill hold my brakes. I'm going to make sure my oil temperature is better than 120. I'm going to make sure my pressure is better than between 29 and 73, which is at 50 right now. And then I'm going to run it up to 4,000 RPM. I'm going to check the magnetos. This engine has 2 spark plugs per cylinder in case one set fails. So I'm going to run it up to 4,000. I got to hold my foot on the brakes. It really wants to move forward. So I'm somewhere around 4,000 here. You can see my RPM. There's 4010. The wind's going to affect it a little bit. So if I drop a mag, it should go down about 60, 70.
And Pride 41, make that
it went down about 80.
700 initially on your...
Back on, it should come up above 4,000.
Pride 41, 1,700.
Next mag. It went down 60, 50, 60 there, 70. Back on, come up above 4,000. Mags are good. All right, now we can get our taxi clearance. We are parked at the FBO.
Pensacola ground, Sync 234 Yankee Papa, requesting taxi 217 with Mike.
And number 4 Yankee Papa, Roger, you have a destination, and what's your requested altitude and type aircraft?
We're going to make it Kilo Echo Charlie Papa to Foxtrot 47. Type aircraft is Tango Lima 20. Requested altitude will be 5,500.
Number 4 Yankee Papa, Roger, maintain VFR at below 1,700, departure frequency 119.0, squawk 5536.
5536 and below 1,700. So for Yankee Papa.
Number 4 Yankee Papa, read back is correct.
Roger that. We're ready to taxi 217 from the Pensacola Aviation ramp.
November 4 Yankee Papa, Roger, you able to accept intersection departure at Bravo? It'll be 3,700 feet available.
Affirmative.
Taxi via Charlie, Bravo, cross runway 8.
To Charlie to Bravo, cross runway 8. 234 Yankee Papa.
And number 42 Alpha, once you join Bravo, it'll be a left turn on Bravo, and then just continue forward, hold short, runway 17.
Hold short, runway 17 from Bravo, 42 Alpha.
So he wants me to go Charlie to Bravo.
Clearance Lurie, Archer 8055 Charlie, requesting clearance for rear forward practice post in the local area.
Number 8055 Charlie, Pensacola clearance, maintain VFR at or below 1,700, departure frequency 119.0 and squawk 4203.
VFR clearance, maintain 1,700. Departure frequency 119.0, departure frequency 4203, 055 Charlie.
Number 55 Charlie, read back correct.
Charlie to Bravo, cross runway 8. This is 8.
Red 9187, Pensacola clearance.
Runway's
Red
clear.
9187, I'm sorry, what was the requested altitude? Red 9187, maintain VFR at or below 1,700, departure frequency 119.0, squawk 3440.
Lift up Bravo.
Red 9187, reback is correct.
Be behind a Bonanza, behind a Cessna.
Red 9187, roger, you can let approach know once you're clear, they'll get you canceled.
Sounds good. So you have a right crosswind now. Put this back in here. Squawk 5536, they know who we are. As soon as we take off, we're staying below 1700. Pop these, okay? It's gonna be a while before we take off. Here we go. These are going to fly south down the beach, right across Pensacola Bay.
Pensacola ground sky 5423 Echo. We're clear the active on Delta, requesting taxi back to N3.
Number 5423 Echo, Pensacola ground, taxi to N3 via Delta.
Via Delta, 23 Echo.
Put you to tower now. This is our intersection takeoff right here. You're good. I'll probably lift it up again. So the wind is moving from his prop blast.
Pensacola Tower, Bonanza 8642 Alpha, holding short of runway 1735 at Bravo, ready for departure.
Bonanza 8642 Alpha, Pensacola Tower, roger.
He's taking
Sir,
off.
71 Tango, turn left Delta, contact ground.
As soon as he gets off the runway, this guy gets to take off unless there's another guy landing. That's the same plane, except that's the regular tail version. It'll be
Bonanza
easier.
8642 Alpha, flighting 140, runway 17 at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Fly heading 14042 Alpha.
Sir, 42 Alpha, you cut out there, extending runway 17 at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 17 at Bravo. Fly heading 14042 Alpha.
Pensacola Tower 234 Yankee Papa, white light sport, holding short at Bravo for runway 17.
Sir, 234 Yankee Papa, Pensacola Tower, roger.
Tower, citation 716, Bravo, Romeo, visual 17.
Citation 716 Bravo, Romeo, Pensacola Tower, runway 17, clear to land, departure prior to your arrival.
Clear to land 17 for 6 Bravo, Romeo.
Sir, 234 Yankee Papa, fly runway heading, runway 17 at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
Runway 17 clear for takeoff, runway heading 234 Yankee Papa.
Notch of loud socks pumps on. Here we go. Ready? Ready, let's do it.
November 42 Alpha, reset transponder, squawk 7672.
7672 for 42 Alpha.
Full power. There goes power. Everything looks good. RPMs are in the green. And airspeed's alive. There's airspeed. We're up. Runway heading.
Bonanza 42 Alpha, contact departure.
Contact departure 119.0, 42 Alpha.
That's we're going 80 miles an hour right now. 80 miles per hour. I can't go higher than 1700. I'm at 340 right now. She said runway heading.
Control aircraft information, November, current wind 210 altimeter 3017. Number 4 Yankee Papa, contact departure, have a great flight.
Over to departure, thanks. 234 Yankee Papa. Departure 234 Yankee Papa off 17, passing 900.
Number 234 Yankee Papa, Pensacola departure, radar contact, VFR altitude your discretion, and you can resume navigation for the coastline, Panama City.
There's where we are now. There's the coastline. That's Pensacola Beach. Pretty amazing, huh?
Yeah.
November 42 Alpha, turn left heading 020.
Back on the throttle off a little bit.
020, 42 Alpha.
Aux pump's coming off. Pressure's good. Temperatures are good. Right now we're doing about 100 miles an hour. Pensacola NAS. Pensacola Beach, all the way out to Port Pickens.
2 miles westbound, out to indicate 2,200.
So we'll be going like down the beach this way, just navigating my beach.
Yep. So I hit this button, that's autopilot straight and level. That button right there. So I don't have to do anything. It'll just fly me level at this altitude. Then I can control the course. Pensacola Beach. I can descend if I want to. So the plane's going to descend to 1,000 and level off. I'm slowing us down a little bit, but because we're going downhill, it's trying to speed us up. It's like going down a hill in a car. You've seen Pensacola Beach a million times, but
Not from up here.
yeah, from up here it looks very different. Everything's so small.
Yeah.
And how quickly we got out here, you know what I mean? Within 2 minutes of off the runway, we're at Pensacola Beach.
Yeah.
Probably less than 2 minutes.
At selected altitude. Echo Charlie, descend and maintain 1,700.
Alright, down to 1.7400 Echo Charlie.
Entering altitude hold mode.
We get off about maybe 1/8 of a mile, I'll start heading down the beach. All right, here we go.
Denver Sky 12630, information November, to be Pensacola, point Mike.
12630, roger, join the Garson transition runway 17.
Legally, I have to maintain 1,000
And who was the
overpopulated
last one checking in?
populated areas.
66 Romeo Golf, level 1000.
It's still beautiful out here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a
6
little
Romeo
further,
Golf, Pensacola, roger.
little further offshore. If
3
I
Mike
have an
Romeo, are you with me?
emergency in this situation, I would probably hit the beach or the road.
3 Mike Romeo, roger,
Yeah.
descend and maintain 7,000.
I'd more than likely pull the chute, but I'd try to do it not over water. You know what I mean? Beautiful.
Yeah, truly, this is beautiful.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
For Yankee Papa, Declan has the handoff on you now. You can contact them on 132.1.
Over to Angle 132.1 for Yankee Papa.
So we're handing it off to Eglin Air Force Base.
Angle and approach 234 Yankee Papa on the beach between Navarre and Pensacola Beach.
234 Yankee Papa, confirm 3016.
3016, 234 Yankee Papa.
this.
And Apalachicola traffic, citation 322 Sierra Bravo. We're now a 8-mile final for 14, descending through 3000 at this time.
And Apalachicola traffic 115 Charlie November is departing runway 14 Eastern. Departure. Apalachicola traffic 234 Yankee Papa is 1 mile west of the field over flying 3000. Going to inbound to the airport across today at Foxtrot 47. And 115 Charlie November's on the takeoff roll, runway 14 Apalachicola. 234 Yankee Papa has takeoff traffic inside.
Let's see what kind of traffic pattern this has. So it's left traffic.
Apalachicola traffic 322 Sierra Bravo, 2-mile final, 14 full stop. Apalachicola.
Apalachicola 234 Yankee Papa is descending to 2300 inbound for Foxtrot 47. Anybody taking off on 14 in Apalachicola, just keep an eye out for me.
This airport is called St. George Island.
St. George Island traffic 234 Yankee Papa, white lights forward 6 miles to the north, inbound for landing St. George.
And the runways are 1432, so we're landing on 14 facing this way. I'm doing a straight in because I don't hear anybody out here. So basically I'm pulling back close to idle. And I'm just letting the plane fly itself down with no power because gravity will pull us down and keep our speed up.
St. George traffic 234 Yankee Papa is 5 to the north. Gonna do a straight in for 14 St. George.
Alright, slow her down a little bit. Pull the notch of flaps in. 1 notch.
St. George traffic 234 Yankee Papa, white lights forward is on a 3.5 mile straight in final for 14 St. George.
And at this point I'm not in a hurry because I'm the only guy out here. Pretty cool. The landing checklist, NOx pump on, 1 notch of flaps, trimmed, landing light, taxi light on. Looks good. Airspeed's perfect. 75. We're doing 71 for 1 notch of flaps. As we get down to about 500 feet, I'll pull the 2nd notch in. Alright, we're 2 miles out. 1 notch is becoming 2 full flaps. Feels weird when we have flaps in that they create so much drag and lift. Feels like we're going too slow, you know what I mean? But it's flying. We're well above our stall speed. So we're landing 14 with a 160 wind, so we should have a little bit of wind from the right, according to the wind. But who knows what's going to happen on the beach. I want to come across the numbers at about 55-ish. Right now we're 65. Your airspeed here. 380 feet. Pretty much lined up with the runway, and the wind is moving me around a little bit. Just using my rudder and my ailerons to keep us on glide slope. And this runway does not have what's called a PAPI. They usually have a light thing on the end of the runway that tells you if you're high or low. 60. 200 feet. 55, 100 feet. Look at those birds. Stay down, birds.
Minimum airspeed. Holding minimum airspeed. Holding minimum airspeed.
Just to make sure you're paying attention.
Holding minimum airspeed.
All right.
Holding minimum airspeed. Holding minimum
5 for the numbers.
Holding minimum airspeed.
Touchdown. Flaps out. So they have a little FBO thing out here. I wonder if you can come out here and camp. Cool. What do you think? Looks pretty nice. park right there. They only got 4 tie down spots. Well, I'm gonna park right in between these big dogs. At this point, we can leave the back one running. What we'll do is we're gonna shut down procedure. I know the procedure. Landing and taxi lights off, that's like our headlights. Then their strobe and beacon off. Then the instruments, when I click this one, these are gonna go off and our headphones will go off. Then I'm gonna run one back down, wait till it slows down and then kill the other one. Here goes our headphones. We made it to St. George Island Airport. We're gonna roll the plane back. So roll the plane back right there is good. Engine's good, temperatures are good, pressures are good.
St. George traffic, 234 Yankee Papa, white lights forward, back taxiing, runway 14. St. George traffic. St. George traffic, sting 234 Yankee Papa. Taking off runway 14, going to depart the area, left turn out to the north. St. George traffic.
Engine instruments look good, everything is good. Power set. Airspeed's already live. There's 35, there's 45. Rotate. We're up. Traveling forward. Little gusty over the top of the trees there. Power looks good. Flaps are coming out. Speed's coming out. There's the beautiful Gulf of Mexico. We're at 200 feet.
St. George traffic, 234 Yankee Papa, sting 234 Yankee Papa, left crosswind. St. George.
That's crosswind to 700 feet over the Gulf. That's crazy. Don't get to do this every day. Landing light, taxi light off. Flaps are out.
St. George traffic, 234 Yankee Papa, in left downwind for 14, going to depart the area to the north. St. George traffic.
There's where we take off.